Good morning, ladies. Hello, how are you all? I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you to my new subscribers. I am grateful to you. Thank you so much. Today, I'm just going to be talking to you a little bit about low sugar foods. So, we're going to be talking about that, and I'm also going to be doing a little makeup if you don't mind. So, what are some of the low sugar foods, right? So we want to be able to, oops, I got too much. We want to be able to identify some of the low sugar foods so we can incorporate them in our diet, right? So we want to be able to use those in our diet so they can actually, I'm kind of going everywhere with this just because I got too much. So um, that was the vitamin C serum. And then this is the um, hibiscus and honey firming cream. So we'll put some around there. So we want to be able to identify those sugary foods so we can eat less of them, right? Especially if you have a tummy. If you have a belly that is really because you eat a lot of sugars, a lot of maybe a lot of carbs that turn to sugar, right? And I'm not a doctor, and this is my own personal story, my own experience that I talk about on this channel. So, you know, if you need doctor's care or you need health care, health advice, don't seek it on the internet. Go to your regular doctor and seek it there, right? So this is only my own personal experience. So I'm just going to read you a little bit here. And my reference is newsmedical.net. So that's where I got most of the information from today's um, material. So today's resource came from newsmedical.net. So low sugar foods low sugar foods, when dieting, we want to lose belly fat and become leaner, which we do, right? So sugar foods are vegetables, broccoli, celery, asparagus, mushroom, onion, and carrot. Those are the low sugar foods that we like to consume a lot of, right? I eat tons of broccoli, I eat tons of mushrooms, and I eat tons of celery and carrots. And I put a lot of onions in my dishes, and I put a lot of onion in my soup. And I'm going to be making an onion little tonic here pretty soon that really helps you to, from what I researched, my own personal experience, my own personal research, from what I researched, onions can actually help you to reduce like your cholesterol and like your clean your arteries, your veins, and all that stuff. So I'm going to be making a garlic and onion little tonic here pretty soon. Not today, but maybe today. I don't know. But anyway, that's another video. So we are talking about grains, oats. I eat a lot of oats. Try to eat um quinoa, crackers, brown rice. Crackers, you have to watch the sodium though. So crackers, brown rice are good grains that have low sugar. And then for sugar-free foods, some proteins, as in soybeans, lentils, chicken, beef, pork, and seafood. Then fats are seeds, nuts, and butter, which are the good ones, right? The good foods. And then dairy for low sugar food is low fat cheese, Greek yogurt. And for fruit, it's raspberries, rhubarb, melon, and olives. And then for this other portion that I'm going to be talking about now is the reference from healthline.com. And it says cooling some foods after cooking increases their resistant starch. Resistant starch is a type of carb with benefits. So resistant starch is a carb but considered a type of fiber because it turns into a resistant starch, can be beneficial because of the bacteria in your intestines as well as being good for your cells. When making rice, potatoes, pastas, and carbs, you want to cook them and then put them in the refrigerator overnight. You can rewarm them up, but you turn them into resistant carbs instead of just like eating them right away when you cook them when they're warm. They don't get the chance to cool down and turn into a resistant starch. So you want to make sure you start cooling the starches that you do eat, like if you make baked potatoes and you make different things, like we love white rice, we just love it. And so we make white rice one day, we put it in the refrigerator for the next day. And then it is a resistant starch that way, and it turns, into fiber and things like that. So let's see here. What did I leave off with? Um, put in the refrigerator overnight and then warm up and eat like normal. Turns the starch into a resistant starch. Starches are made up of long chains of glucose. Glucose is the main building block of carbohydrates that we eat. They say not all starches are processed the same. Normal starches are processed by being broken down into glucose and absorbed. This is the reason your blood glucose or blood sugar increases after you eat. Resistant starches, like what we're talking about when you cool them, resistant starches is resistant to being digested. So it passes through the intestines without being broken down by your body, yet can be broken down and used by the bacteria in your large intestine. How cool is that? So resistant starches also produce short chain fatty acids that can benefit healthy cells in your body. So the top sources of resistant starch include potatoes, green bananas, cashews, oats, and legumes. These Why resistant starch is good for you. Why it's good for you is it provides probiotic substance that provides good food for your good bacteria in your intestines. Number two, it is not digested by the cells of your small intestine, but available for your large intestine bacteria to use. Number three, it encourages bacteria to make short chain fatty acids, it which is helpful energy sourced by bitrate bitrates. Um, and then number four, it may reduce inflammation, effectively change your metabolism in the bacteria in your intestine. Number five, it can reduce the risk in blood sugar after a meal. Number six, it may possibly reduce inflammation and bowel disease. Oh, I'm sorry, inflammatory bowel disease. It may reduce inflammatory bowel disease. And number seven, it may help you feel fuller longer. And then eight, over time, it may help you lose weight. So this was all in reference to health healthline.com. So you can go there and then type in like resistant starch or whatever, and you would be able to pull this up and to read the full article. But I thought that that was pretty amazing. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is something to really take seriously if you are a diabetic for sure. And it can help you. So next we are going to put on a little concealer. I'm going to use the light one and we're going to use the dark one. We're not going to get over makeup today. We're going to do just a little bit of makeup. And I'm going to just ask you guys, how was your weekend? Let me know, how was your weekend? Put it in the comments below. Hope you guys all had a nice weekend. I was really so thrilled when I got like I think three new subscribers over the weekend. That was amazing. It made me so happy. And I just love bringing you guys, different information that can help all of us, right? It can help us along the way, right? When we are trying to no longer be obese and we are trying to do our best to maintain a healthy diet and get back on track and to do all the things that we, want to do. And sometimes it's hard to, um, you know, it's hard to get on track. Sometimes it's hard. It takes time to get it together, and so I know all about it. I know how some days you just feel like you're all in and you want to lose weight, you want to eat healthy, you're doing your damnedest to stay on track. And then other days, I know that it's hard to um stay focused, keep your mind in the game, get healthy, get exercise in a day, get out and walk, do whatever you can. Some days we lag, right? This just, it may depend on how much sleep we got. Like I'm lack of sleep today, so I'm a little bit like, yeah, do I need to do this? Should I do it? Getting motivated, right? So even when you're tired, you have to do a little bit of something, right? So I'm just going to put on a little eyeshadow. Excuse me. So I had a very kind of a relaxing weekend. Not too busy. Did a little shopping. Um Helped my husband. My husband was making a table and I was helping him this weekend. We hired some guys and we got a bunch of things moved out of my sewing shop. So that was quite helpful to get some stuff moved and clean things up and try to get some things sold. I have so much stuff to sell and it's like, oh my goodness. And I can't decide if I want to open up a little resale shop or if I want to just sell online like I had been doing. I like selling online. It usually works for me pretty good. And I have just a lot of clothes to sell, a lot of other crafts and things that I have made throughout the years that I have packed away. And it's just sitting in kind of limbo, right? And it's like either I give it all away, which maybe I should, or do I try to sell it? And not sure which way to go. So I'm going to research a little bit online and see how the market is, things are selling or not selling. Right now, it's kind of hard, difficult for some people, to purchase and all that. The economy isn't the greatest, so I haven't decided what to do. But all I know is I'm cleaning my shop out, and whatever I can get rid of, I'm definitely going to. Why did I put that back? Oh, that was the wrong brush anyway. Here I am ranting and raving about that brush, but I don't need it. I need this one. So I don't know if it's worth my time. I have book writing that I'm doing. I have my coaching that I love coaching people and stuff. And it's just like, do I really have the time for all that? Is it really, should I not? But I just thought that like on Friday afternoons, um, I thought it would be kind of nice to have a little sale, open my yard up to getting some stuff sold, or maybe I should like put it in a resale shop, in a not resale, but it is resale, but what do you call it? Like a consignment. That's what I'm trying to say. Like a consignment type thing, but I don't know if that's going to go either. So I've been doing really good over the last week. I'm just kind of like assessing my last week. I don't know how you guys did, how well you did with your diet plan and stuff, but or your weight loss, but I did really good last week staying off sugar. I did really well. I did really great with no eating out, none. I did really good with choosing more vegetables. I did really great with that and protein. What else did I do good at? Let's see. Um, I did good with reaching out to a lot of people online. And, you know, a lot of people that I've been reaching out to are like, oh, well, I think I can do it myself. Well, they must not have any health issues because it's very difficult to do it yourself, especially if you are in a state like I was where you have to do something to lose the weight to get your health back in check, you know? So those are my customers, the people who really are kind of in a bad place that are like devastated like, "Oh, how am I going to get my health back and how am I going to, you know, do this all on my own and how do I know what plan to use and how do I know what to follow and how do I know what to choose at the store and what to shop for?" And people who are lost, right? Those are my ideal clients. They don't know what to eat that is healthy, they don't know what to buy. Those are definitely my people. And I feel so bad for some of them. Some of them are like lack mobility and all kind of different issues they're having, but then they don't have the umph or the willpower or the wanting the willingness to seek help, right? They sit there in limbo, not getting the proper help. And then what happens year after year, we pack on more weight, right? That's what usually happens. I'm just going to put on this kind of pink lipstick. What I'm in the mood for today. You can hear the train in the background. We have a train that runs behind our property, and it has been on the move lately. I don't know about you guys and where you live, but I tell you what, these trains have been moving. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh, a little mascara. A little mascara, and I think we'll be about done. Very nice. Very good. I did get a new foundation. I don't even think I put the foundation on. Some days I skip it just to keep it for good, but I just put on the concealer. Did I really mess up my eye? Let me see. I guess it's okay. I touched it just a little bit. Not bad. I got up really early this morning and I was like, why? I had a client appointment at 9:30, and I was up at 6:30. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm up way too early." So I got up, got some water, Went back to bed, sit there for a while. Well, maybe I can get back to sleep, but no, that didn't happen. So then I got up, got my shower, and then I started working in my sewing shop and working on a project for the grandbaby. Gonna be coming pretty soon. Excited. So I've been working in there, and then I had to wait for this customer to pick up. And so I waited for him, and then I worked on the blanket some more. And then once you get into it and you're on a roll, it's like, oh, I don't want to stop. So I did some hand embroidery. I have an embroidery machine, but I didn't have any baby design type designs really. So I just hand embroidered this kind of like a they're doing the baby's theme in like a kind of like Jurassic Park. So they got these dinosaurs and palm trees and stuff like that, which is turning out kind of cute. They got the baby's room pretty much ready. It's really kind of cute. And so I've been working on this project and I did some embroidery on it of these vines. And I got to go back and put some more leaves, embroidered leaves on there. And it'll be the top portion will be about done. So then I just have to like finish putting it together and get it done. But it is going to be really cute. I think it's really cute. It's just it's going to fit in pretty nice. It's going to be nice. So, yeah. So I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be weird being a grandma, a grandmother. Uh, But and that's another reason I need to lose the rest of my weight, right? You want to be able to, do things that the family does. We want to have energy. We want to be able to keep up with a toddler eventually, right? We want to be able to do all these things. And if you don't like take care of your health, it's really difficult, to be able to have the energy and to be able to, you know, go out and do things, right? Go out and do things and do the things that you want to do. And I know I want to garden this summer quite a bit. And, it takes energy to do all that. So if you don't eat healthy, or if I don't eat healthy, if I don't stay away from the salt or stay away from the sugar, then I don't feel the greatest. And therefore, then I am like not wanting to do all the things that I need to do, right? So, and the same thing goes for you, I'm sure. If you don't eat healthy and you're just eating junk all the time, you're not going to have the energy that it's going to take to, do all the things that you love to do. Kind of messing with my mirror here, and I really did put a lot of makeup on it just now from that rag. It's probably going to be really kind of yucky. I had some makeup dripped on there, so I do on this light bulb too, I see. It must have been from my liquid makeup when I added that oil to it to try to get it to flow, because I was just about out and it's like, oh, it didn't do it too good. So yeah. Oh well. So yeah, so I'm that's about all that I have for you guys today. I would read you guys this. I'm going to maybe make these we're just talking about low sugar, but I'm going to make them sugar free. I'm going to make these lemon. I'm not going to do it on film. But I will read you the recipe that I think I transferred what I'm going to use, and I love transferring recipes. So okay, if you want to take out a pencil and paper, you could do this right along with me. So we're going to make these lemon muffins, which call for 2 cups of regular flour. So we're going to use like I would use like this time I think I'm going to use 1 cup of paleo flour and then 1 cup of chickpea flour. Okay, I'm going to use that. And then it says a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and that should be fine. It says half a teaspoon of salt, so I'm going to omit the salt. Then it says 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I have that. And then 3/4 cup of sugar. So we're going to use trying to think. The last couple times I had monk fruit sugar. I don't know. I felt kind of strange. I don't know. So I think I'm just going to like use like whatever stevia that would be. So stevia. I just bought new stevia yesterday. I was almost out. So I would use like this is 3/4 of a cup of sugar, so it's like 10 times the amount. So I'd say maybe I could use probably I'm gonna just guess. I'm gonna use 8 packs of stevia. 6 to 8 packs of stevia. Let me put 6 to 8 packs stevia. And then a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. I do have light brown sugar, but it's not sugar free, which trying to think if I have any. I don't think I have any light brown sugar. So I got to figure out what I can use for substitute there. So I'm going to substitute it with something else. And then 2 eggs, and then 1 cup of Greek yogurt. We have that. 1 teaspoon of lemon extract, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. So, what could I use for the brown sugar? I know I'm all out of the sugar-free brown sugar. And I don't want to use real brown sugar. So I'm trying to think. What could I use? What could I use? What could I use? Um, I might have some coconut sugar. I think I do. So I'm going to use coconut sugar. So 1/4 cup coconut sugar. And I don't know about the brown color. Maybe I could use like I might also use like 1 tablespoon of sugar-free syrup. So that would give me the color. That would give me the sweetness for the coconut sugar. So yeah, so all right, then let's go on to topping. So it has this crumb topping, right? I still don't have the brown sugar. So 2/3 cup of flour. So we'll use like a let's see. Maybe we use a coconut flour. I like mixing it up a little bit. Coconut flour instead of a regular flour. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. You know what? We're going to use 3 tablespoons of sugar-free syrup. And then when we get to regular sugar, it says 2.5 tablespoons of regular sugar. So then we'll have 2.5 tablespoons of coconut sugar. R. And then 4 tablespoons of butter, which is fine. Coconut flour, 2/3. I'm just going back over this. Sorry, write it in there. And then 4 tablespoons of the butter. So then you make a like in a bowl, and you just kind of make like a crumble that will go over the top before they're baked. You put that over the top before they're baked. And then when they come out and they cool, then you put a glaze over them. So I do have powdered sugar, sugar-free powdered sugar. So it's calls for 1 cup of powdered sugar. I never use that 1 cup. It's just way too much. You make too much and then you have left, I have left over because I don't put that much sugar on my stuff. So I'd say powdered sugar, I do a 1/2 cup powdered sugar. And then it says 2 to 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. So that's fine. And then bake at 425. It makes 12. Line the cupcake liners. So need to do that. I have some already pre-made liners. I would like to try some of those that you just cut like a square of parchment paper and then they kind of like point up. I kind of like to do those. They're really cute when you have the brown parchment paper and then you make the muffin and the muffin inside there. It looks really cute. So I might try to do that just for something different. Um, but I only have white parchment paper, which would be fine. It'll be okay. Still make it cute. So yeah, so I might make these later tonight or maybe tomorrow. I want to make these. So I'm just kind of going over my recipe there. So it kind of gives you the recipe too. And it kind of helps you to see how I change things up, right? How I go from the really bad ingredients and then change them into the really good ingredients, right? Change them into a low sugar, or no sugar, and then just substitute things out, right? So that's what's been helping me is to take recipes that I like. And you can also add poppy seeds this too if you wanted to. Like lemon poppy seed are very popular muffin. You could add the poppy seed if you want to. I'm not going to, but I kind of stay away from seeds that I don't know yet. And so I just gonna hold off on those because I do want to this week try some flax seeds. So I don't want to introduce anything else into my system until I see if I can have I did the hemp seed hearts and I put that on all my yogurt and all that kind of gives it a boost of protein, right? Boost up the protein content and it makes you stay fuller longer and stuff. So I did do that. So this week I'd like to introduce to my system the flaxseed. So I bought a bunch of flaxseed and I tried it before when I was dieting and I got all messed up allergy wise. So I don't know if I can have it or not. So I'm afraid to try it because it was something that I did eat like burnt me from my mouth all the way through my whole system. And we think that it was sunflower seed or sunflower oil or sunflower lithium or sunflower something, but we don't know for sure. So we just kind of like have to watch the nuts and the seeds and things because we don't know. But anyway, so but yeah, you could add poppy seed to that, and that would make it a little bit of contrast in color, and have the little dots of black in there. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, you could do that for sure. So I'm going to go for now. I know you guys haven't been watching these long videos, so excuse me. I'm going to start shortening my videos a little bit. And so let me know if you like this content. If there's another content that you want me to share, put it in the links below. What you like best about the content that I share. Please like and subscribe. I'd love to have you here. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys all real soon. I hope to post another video tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about, if this interests you, low blood pressure foods. So that's tomorrow. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.